As a parent, you can help your struggling child become a better reader by teaching him how to create sensory images as he reads. So what exactly are sensory images? Basically, it's your ability to be able to fully visualize what you are reading by using all 5 of your senses. It is the movie that unfolds in your head which brings the text to life. This is incredibly important for children because it makes reading fun. As children see, hear, touch, and taste and smell the words that are being described, the story starts to organize and make sense in their minds. But some children need to be taught how to see the words. In fact, there are many smart, competent people who do not create sensory images when they read, and as a result, reading is often a chore to be avoided, which is the same for children who can't visualize the story. So how do you know if they are actually visualizing? Some clues are they will laugh or cry at the right spots. They can make reasonable predictions about what is going to happen next. They will read with expression, and they can describe what they are seeing. And if they are not creating sensory images as they read, you can tell because they might have a lack of interest in reading or being read to. They can't describe in their own words what they just read or what was read to them. They don't care if they finish the book. They have trouble describing the setting or the characters. Basically, they can't describe what they see. So how can you help? There are a number of strategies you can try. Ask your child what he feels or sees when reading or after reading. Ask him to describe what he saw in detail. For example, wow, you saw the troll in the story? What did it look like? What was he wearing? Did he smell funny? Make it a game. Who can describe what they saw with the most details or by being the most creative? Take turns reading out loud together. And remember, you're not always going to see the same things. So have fun. You want to encourage your child to be creative and enjoy sharing what they saw. Be positive when listening, even when their images are bizarre or different from yours. Have them act out what they saw. Have them keep a diary where they draw what they see as they read. Why is it so important that they are able to do this? Well, firstly, it's a great self-monitoring check. When your child stops seeing the movie in their head, they know that they no longer understand and need to go back and maybe reread. Once your child starts reading longer books, creating sensory images becomes even more critical in helping him remember and understand a more complicated storyline. Creating mental images helps you connect to your life experiences and memories, and it helps you make deeper connections. When reading becomes three-dimensional, it becomes fun, which increases your motivation to read more. And finally, being able to create sensory images helps you move from a literal interpretation of the story to inferential thinking, which activates higher-level thinking skills. So some books that you might want to try to encourage sensory imagery is When Grandpa Kissed His Elbow, Tar Beach, The Whipping Boy, Because of Winn-Dixie, and Julie of the Wolves.